Right, guys, we're going to call this video the vlog of the 25th of April, I think, because we're just at the gym. We're going to run through some stuff. It's a very casual video. We've done a few training videos in a row. We've got another one coming out on Saturday featuring Conor Launder. So I thought for every few videos we do, we'll do something a little bit different in context. So we're obviously at the gym because I'm always here on filming day because I think it's a great place to film. And just going to do some updates. Having a coffee because I am going to train today, but I'll let this go down for about half an hour. But in the meantime, we're going to have a little walk around, a little talk, go through some stuff, some changes that are happening at the gym, some updates on life, all sorts basically. So let me get out of this seat and start walking if you're happy to start walking. First thing, this is only a small detail, but it's great for members. We now, obviously I'm drinking a coffee, we now have our coffee loyalty cards. So, like any good coffee shop, you get your stamps and you get your free coffee at the end of, well, after your 9th purchase, you get a coffee for free. So, that's a cool little thing. We do have I have some day passes that will be handed out to individuals that I perhaps bump into in the street who have, typically people like other businesses that I know the people from there that have helped me out in the past or do help me out. Sometimes I go to a restaurant, someone will give me like a discount for no reason. I'm like, all right, mate. So I'll have some of those cards on me and basically hand out to people day passes for them to come try the gym. Jordan will have a few as well. So yeah, that's a couple of things that are going on. We got next door is progressing. It's just started. We've basically going through the process now of like the actual shell of the gym space being basically designed by our guy that's doing the building work and quoted and whatnot. So the flooring's down, so we know the size of the space that we got to work with, and now it's just a case of having the structure built to basically seclude that area from the rest of the warehouse, because the rest of the warehouse has another operation, another use for Jordan. So we're looking there at some point as well. Let's have a little stroll, because what I want to do today is, a lot of you haven't really had a chance to see the gym in its total kind of, what do you call the word? Entirety is the word I was looking for. So good job, Tom's here. Obviously, this is a reception area. So any of you that haven't been here, we've always chilling out here when we first come in the gym. Really like casual space, you know, seating for everybody that comes in. Coffee area over there. Obviously, this is Tom, so we can introduce Tom that works here. Tom's one of our full-timers. He's great. So if you ever need anything, you can pick Tom's brains. Obviously, we have stock. We sell a lot of items here. We have a lot of the Trained by JP nutrition range. Obviously, this being a 50% Jordan's gym, it makes sense because it's a great range. It has everything from health supplements to, you know, food supplements, meaning, you know, protein isolates, protein blends, cream of rice, you know, anything you need really that can assist you in your nutritional plan. Pre-workouts. Like I say, we're actually increasing the variety of the health supplements that we sell here, because I think that's one of the areas in bodybuilding and fitness in general that, you know, the information has improved a lot, so we know that we can look after ourselves a lot more even when we're pushing really hard in the gym. So that's great. We will have deals of the month going on from May as well, so there'll be a particular item for the month that will be a reduced price, just for you guys to be able to snap up some of your favorite items for cheaper. And that's just something we want to do to give back. Obviously, we have our fridges, so you have your like RTDs and ready to drinks and all that kind of jazz. We have an array of different, you know, drinks, from proteins to amino acids and focus and stim, you know, caffeinated drinks. Obviously, water. Same in here, nice little variety. New addition to the gym: Pepsi Max Cherry, Diet Pepsi Max. Obviously, Pepsi Max is Diet, and Pepsi Max as well. So. I know a lot of you guys, you crave something sweet when you're on your, you know, diet for a show, or even just doing a diet for a photo shoot or whatever. So we made sure we got some more sugar-free alternatives for you to have. This is the lack of stock that we have right now because we've sold out a lot of stuff. But we've got flannels coming this month. I say this month, probably May. It's actually the end of April, obviously, like I said. So we have the Trained by JP X Shed grey and white flannels. Coming in very soon. There's only 100 going to be in stock of those because they are a limited run only and an exclusive. If they obviously do well and people love them, then I'll make sure that I get a different color perhaps later, a different colorway, and yeah, basically just do another restock. like I say, the majority of the sizes are going to be for the bigger guys. I have got some like smaller sizes as well to cater for some of the perhaps smaller people or the ladies that want to wear nice loose flannel. So we should have everything for pretty much everybody in every size. Charging station coming in here if you're working on a laptop or PC. Well, laptop, not PC, you're not going to bring a whole PC in. But if you're working on your laptop or whatever and you need to get charged, we have our USB power points and regular power points here. And a little workstation, which is currently being doubled up as a trophy cabinet. We will move these eventually. These are just some trophies of mine from the amateur days. These are just my British titles. So, you know how it used to be. You used to have the large British championships once a year. You'd have your classes and then you'd have your overall. Obviously, I've got 3 class wins here. One from the juniors, 2009. I got second in juniors again, actually in 2012. Just missed out on that one. First in the super heavyweights 2014, and then first in the super heavyweights 2017, and overall champion in 2017 as well. I actually got beat by my good friend Nathan Diasher at this one for the overall, which was fair enough because he was way better than me. And look how far he's gone in his bodybuilding. I think he's got 11 professional wins now. He's a tremendous bodybuilder, one of the winningest, probably the winningest bodybuilder show-wise that we've had out of the UK when you consider how many shows he's won. So he's a great guy. Check him out if you haven't checked him out, Nathan Diasher. Check out his gym. Also, you know, the Northwest, is it Northwest Mecca he calls it? Used to be Prophecy, didn't it? It's changed name, but great gym, loads of kit. You'll be spoilt for choice in there as well. So if you find yourself in Liverpool, go check him out. Say that I sent you. He might give you a discount. I doubt it, but he might. He's Scouse, he probably won't. So yeah, that's this little area here. We've got a nice, this is a small thing, detail. Saturday we're having a brand new nice door being fitted, one that's just a little bit more flashy. So we're always like looking to improve all sorts of things. It's not just like how can we improve service, but how can we improve, you know, the quality of the facility itself. Obviously this is our little coffee corner, like I was pointing out. We have this fancy little sign here, I'll show you, Liam. This was a purchase from The Range, and it's a Swedish word. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's Lagom. Yannicka will be able to pronounce it when she's around. And it's just a word that means balance, work and play. And I thought that was just a really fitting thing to do because I train my arse off, but I also play Call of Duty. So it's like my balance and work and play is kind of all in the right place right now because of gaming as well as bodybuilding. This is a plaque that was made by Anth Bales. It's a copy of the original, but with the added list of British championships because the last plaque I think ended here. So it missed out Sasan, Luke Sando and myself. Some great people on there, Dorian Yates, you know, Eddie Elwood, JD Dewadu. All of them are worthy to note. James Owen, Flex Lewis, Troy Brown. God, the list goes on, but obviously honoured to be on that list. That's a great list. And my year that I won actually was the last year that the original British Championships was in place. So I was very lucky to squeeze in on that because I could have missed that and then I wouldn't have been able to say that I'm on the same list as Dorian. So that's really cool. We'll take a little walk into the changing area. Quickly first, we've got a couple of screens in here as well, which we normally play YouTube videos on. Anything, you know, you like. Kevin Lavrone, Sean Ray, Dorian Yates. Pretty much all the old classic stuff. Coming through here, this is your locker area and lost property. Obviously, if anyone loses anything in the gym and you need to locate it, the likelihood is it's going to be in here. We do have a little bench seat in here for you to change your trainers or shoes if you need to. If you come from some, you know, heavy duty work, landscaping and your boots are messy, there's your bench. This is my office. Welcome to my office. Obviously disabled toilet, so anyone that is in need of a toilet with more space, who perhaps has a disability, then we cater to all. So this is that room, but I like using it because I just find it is a fun place to be. Ladies' changing rooms. We're going to go into the gents. You're going to see a few guys in here doing some content today, so they can say hello to the camera as well. They're going to be on the YouTube. So welcome to James Hollingshead's YouTube.
Welcome to the men's toilet.
Yeah, welcome to the men's toilet. There's a gang of us in here. You guys have had a good day?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so they've been doing some content today using the gym space. Obviously, if you guys want to use the gym space to do some content, just contact us via email that is in the Instagram. Then Yannick will be able to book you in. Typically, we don't do any content on weekends just because it's so busy with day passes. But these guys will be able to attest that The gym during the week is a nice space to work in. It's not too crazy, especially in the mornings. And yeah, basically you can just get some good work done in here. So if you do want to book in at weekends after hours, then you can contact us. Obviously, you'll have a private space. It typically costs a little bit more because it means I have to staff those hours. But if you're looking to do like a massive shoot, then we do have availability on weekends, but that's something that has to be discussed directly with management, which is obviously Yannicka Berg. So yeah, guys, hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
Again, like, you know, guys, just showing you around. Dual sinks, so you can wash your face, wash your balls if you need be. LED lights, so you can do makeup, boys and girls. We have got full length mirrors going in because we did do suggestion boxes, and the one suggestion box item that was coming up frequently was, can we have full length mirrors? And that's obviously just for people that like to check how they dress. I'm not that guy, but I know a lot of people are, so we're having that done. Yeah, exactly. Nice one. See, look, he knows. Thank you, brother. Each toilet, this is a little touch that I made, displate.com. I'm shouting them out, I shouldn't because they don't sponsor me. But displate.com do these nice little metal posters. So each toilet has its own reference. Tom needs a toilet now. So every toilet has a different picture. Yeah, man. So we got the young dreamer in this toilet, which is a really good one. I think you'll like that one, Liam. Young dreamer being, you know, the guy that looks at the bar and wishes one day I'm going to be doing that.
I've got to say, James, the plates on that trigger me every time I look at it because they're uneven.
I know. Oh, yeah, they are. There's two blues and they're oh, no, look. Uneven plates. Maybe they all weigh the same and they just... 25s and 20s. If they were calibrated, that would be awkward.
Yeah, man.
And then in here, we've got the young bear grinding into the big bear. I feel like Jordan should use this toilet mostly because he looks like the bear on the bottom, doesn't he? Do you think Jordan looked like that when he was getting out of the car earlier? I think he did. I can't show you the ones in the ladies, obviously, but they're really cool ones in there as well. Feedback box, obviously there is shower as well. So, it's actually a nice shower. Come in here, you've never been in here, have you? Never seen this? It's a nice shower, man. It's not too bad. There's even shower gel in there waiting for you. Yeah, guys, no excuses. If you need to come to the gym before work, then obviously you can come in and shower as well. We've just adjusted some of the water as well to make it a better temperature because it was a little bit hot at first, so we have done that as well. So that's this area. Let's move on to the gym floor and show you around what equipment we have really and point out some of my personal favourites. Probably see a glimpse of Jordan lifting some massive weight. But yeah, let's have a look in here. Oh, Yannicka's there. So yeah, you probably didn't see Yannicka. Yannicka's obviously, sorry brother. Yannicka, if you need anything in the gym, she's running the gaff. If one of them, do you want to be on my YouTube video? Do you mind? One of our members here, he's training very hard, see him all the time. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm James as well.
James as well. See, his surname is as well. No, it's not really. So, how you finding training here?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, having a good time?
Not just the equipment, members too. They're
Cool.
all much
Everyone's nice. Like,
I come from a commercial gym.
Yeah.
It's just so much better.
oh man, love seeing. I was in here yesterday and you were training hard. I see him most days training, so it's great for me because I feel motivated when I'm around the members. So, yeah, I just wanted to shout out some of our members. This is quite cool. This is a little bit of motivation. This is a signed poster from Mr. Jay Cutler. He sent that to me. It says, to James, keep up the great work, never stop. So sometimes I feel like quitting when I read something like that. Obviously I don't quit, so thank you, Jay. Cardio. This is Cardio Corner. We've got a good variety of the Star Trek, the latest Star Trek equipment. Really, really comfortable. It's almost like the seats of memory foam. The problem with them, they're so comfy that you find yourself sitting on them and just not pedaling because I've got nice arm holders. So you can have a coffee and just sit down. They've almost got the same back as well. Like I've got a Herman Miller at home. You know what Herman Miller chairs are like. So the back pads are really nice as well. But obviously they're the latest and greatest. We've got the assault bikes. Multiple treadmills as well. Treadmills are really nice. Very, very comfortable. The treadmill's a treadmill really at the end of the day, but they are very good quality. We have 2 concept rowers, 2 assault runners, which are really hard to use, and I can't use them. 4 Stairmasters, they're really good. Lots of people use the Stairmasters very frequently. It's a great machine. No one really feels like they're on prep unless they're using a Stairmaster, you know. We've got the Watt bike as well, concept one, and we've got 2 ski ergs. A lot of people like the ski ergs. We've got one in function at the minute and one that we're going to actually attach to the wall because Like I say, some of our members, I have a focus on our members that are, you know, if they're in wheelchairs, they find it hard to use the ski erg that is in the free stand because the free stand is a little bit too wide. It doesn't allow for the wheelchair to get close. So the plan is to mount the second ski erg to a wall to allow for our wheelchair users to be able to use that as well. Speaking of wheelchair users, the reason that I've kind of focused on that is my best friend's brother growing up was in the wheelchair. It was very, very normal for me to be around him. We used to play, fight. Like, there was no holds barred. He was a strong bastard, and I used to try and wrestle him. He played for, I think he played for Britain in wheelchair basketball, and he was really, really good. Still trains, still follow him on Instagram, still keep up to date with him. Obviously, bodybuilding has the wheelchair class, and I always like to see and keep an eye on that and how that class is going. It's a class that I support massively, and if in time I am in a position to be able to perhaps help with giving a little bit back to that class, it will be something that I definitely do. I know Jordan would feel the same as well. So I have the Cybex modified kind of wheelchair accessible equipment, down from the chest press to the bicep curl to the lat pull down to the shoulder press and the horizontal row as well. So really good bits of kit. I'm really glad I got hold of them. I got hold of them from Superfit USA, which is Steve's place. So shout out to Steve. Again, I'll try and put some links below this video to the people that I've sourced some of the equipment from. He's great, especially if you're in the US and you want to get some really good equipment. He's the man. Because with this gym, me and Jordan just sourced what we could from people we know. I got a bundle of stuff. Jordan got a massive bundle of stuff. We've got a lot of Prime equipment here. We are actually an official Prime training facility. So we have something silly like 30 pieces of Prime kit. And obviously we'll see them as we go around, but it's a great affiliation to have. We also support heavily our friends at Granite Equipment. We tend to get some of their pieces of equipment in first before others and showcase them so that others can see what equipment they have, and then if they wish to buy them, they've obviously seen us test them and use them and give back our feedback. So we're in a really good position, and we're really grateful to anybody that we have some sort of affiliation with when it comes to equipment. Here's another member of ours if he wants to appear on the YouTube for me. He's great. He's been here since pretty much day dot. Do you want to introduce yourself to YouTube?
Yeah, because why not? Well, I'm Joe Van Essen, natural bodybuilder. First show will be UK DFBA Pro Show in October in Coventry, and then we'll go for the Natty Olympia in November in Vegas.
So it's going to be really cool. So we're going to be keeping an eye on him, and if we can support him in any way, we'll do that. So if you ever find yourself stuck, bro, you know you can reach out to me and the team. Yeah. We're happy to have him here. He's great. He brings a few people here as well. I noticed he's got some nice people that come and train with and whatnot. So it's great. I just watch you every day. Like I just watch everyone train and love it. So
that's it, man. And here's the place. Like I say, it's got like the biggest inspirations, like yourself, and you know, you got Jordan Peters, everyone. You know, so like it's just a place to just kind of make me better as an athlete.
Absolutely, man.
Keep it going.
It's very mutual. So we feed, he feeds, that's back and forth. So it's great. So yeah, man. Good to have you here. Thank you for showing face. Just want guys to understand, that we have people that are natty, we have people that are not natty, we have people that are young, people that are old, girls, boys, like everybody trains here. There's like a variety of people. It's not one specific place. Although we bodybuild, the common ground is that we lift, like we train.
It's the most welcoming gym.
It's not like, if you're not the fucking strongest geezer in the world, you can't train here. It's literally for everybody. So. And
that's what I try telling people when I post on my socials and they're like, oh, I bet it's just like big guys everywhere. It's like, man, it's big guys, but you'll get the most help here than you would say if you went to a pure gym or something. Sure.
It's very easy for people that don't know me or Jordan to assume.
Exactly.
But if me and Jordan have got a lot of time and patience.
Yeah.
And we're not like, you have to compete to be in this gym. It's not like that at all. So no. Obviously we do compete, but not everyone does, and not everyone has to. It's definitely not a priority. It's the priority is enjoying training. So no, I appreciate your time, man.
That's it, man.
Always, thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. So let's have a little stroll. Obviously, like I say, we got such a variety of equipment in here, from Prime, Atlantis, Nautilus. I won't explain too many machines because I know a lot of you guys are pretty educated, know most. And on the other side of that, I'm always available. So if you come down and you want to see some equipment and me go through them with you, I'm happy to do that. Also, if you want to comment below the video, if there's any questions, then please just comment below and I'll happily answer when I have a moment or two. But we've got, a really good line of equipment here. you know, from prime functional trainers, which you can do a multitude of things on, to, like I say, the wheelchair accessible equipment as well. This area is primarily laterals and biceps, and then triceps as well. So we've got the prime dip, the Atlantis dip, Atlantis strive extension, and then loads of chest presses. And I mean, we've got every chest press you need, from flat to decline to incline, whether it be prime or leverage, from Nautilus to the Atlantis as well, modified Atlantis incline press as well. And then obviously loads of free weights. And our dumbbells here go from the lowest weight up to 100 kilograms, and we have 2 complete sets of those in rubber and in steel. So whatever your preference is, we have that. Obviously, every gym needs a station. We have the Atlantis station, which is one of the best ones. You can do a lot of stuff with this regarding like actual movement patterns, but also they have this cool function where you can add an extra 2.3 kilograms per spin on there. So the stacks are pretty heavy considering that. We're gym pin friendly in here. Me and Jordan's a massive advocate of progressive overload, so gym pins are necessary. And that's why you'll notice that a lot of our equipment has the exposed back to allow you for pinning gym pins, but doing it in a way that keeps the stack even. So, you know, if you're going really, really heavy, 2 gym pins is a great idea because it keeps the cable more balanced. If you want to do 40 kilograms additional to the stack, you put 20 kilograms on 2 gym pins, keeps the stack nice and square. So that's a little tip from me to you. Weight trees everywhere, so all the weights you need, they're floating around. We have our track central to the gym. This is like a good stretching area for the time being before we have a specified stretching area. We get a lot of physios train here, a lot of people that are into helping others with mobility and stuff, and they use this space to get ready for their sessions. So if you're stretching, mobilizing, you know, warming up basically, this is a great area. We have a lot of tools here you can use, from the battle ropes to the yoga pads to the slam balls to the medicine ball, and then obviously you have some ab stuff here as well. You know, you have your leg raise, you have your prime ab crunch, and obviously you can do a lot of crunches and then hanging leg raises on other equipment that we have in here as well. So this area, this whole area that we're looking at now is actually shoulders and back. So obviously Yannika's doing a little gym tour now at the same time. So if you come in, you want a little gym tour, we'll make sure we're available. So shoulders and back, obviously you got the rows. This is quite a cool attachment. You can do double on here, or you can do single by just removing this piece. That's a cool part about Atlantis. Multiple pull down variations and row variations on this 8 stack. I can feel the caffeine, that's why I'm getting a bit buzzing. So we got the high pull, which is quite rare. You don't see this a lot in gyms. It's a little bit old school actually. So it's basically just a close grip row, or you can use a wide grip row if you change the attachment, but come in from a higher angle. It's a great piece. We have everything from trap bar, the leverage row, the pullover by attack. This is a good piece actually, I'll highlight this. We got this from Staff's Fitness. This is the attack range, so do check out that if you're looking for a decent pullover. That's a reasonable price. Prime horizontal row, granite horizontal low row, prime extreme row. We have a underhand pull down from granite here. The prime 2.0 pull down, the wide pull down from Nautilus, and the high row from Nautilus. The granite, one of the favorite, probably most common pieces of equipment you see getting used is the granite explode style pull down. The Prime 1.0, the Cybex wheelchair accessible, the Nautilus low row, Cybex eagle row, hammer strength OG underhand pull down, and the Atlantis dual cable single arm cable row. Shoulder presses all in a row. We have Cybex wheelchair accessible. We have this is one of my favorite shoulder presses actually. This is the Nautilus overhead press, the Atlantis modified overhead press, and the Prime pec deck as well. So yeah, there's just loads of stuff. I won't go through everything, but I do like to point out some bits of kit because I like kit. We have another station here. This is the Arsenal station. That includes a seated row, that includes a pull down and 2 cables. So it just allows you to do loads of stuff on there. The Gymlico T-bar row, obviously we got Luke Sando keeping an eye on that because he has a huge back, so he has to keep an eye on that. Over the top of the pull down, the underhand pull down, it's only right that we got a big picture of Dorian because that's like signifies it's a Dorian movement, isn't it? We all watched Blood and Guts and watched him doing the pull downs to start. So let's head over to this side of the gym. Loads of leg equipment here. So this is the leg area right now, but it's going to be moving next door. We got the swing squat, we've got the explode press, loads of calf stuff, OG hammer, hip press, Prime and Atlantis adductor, adductor, a copy of an Icarian, which is a really good copy actually, leg press, which we modified with our own handles, OG Cybex leverage squat press. We do have also next door now the OG 45-degree press, which is one of my favorites, so we'll be using that soon. This whole row here is actually consists of the Prime multi-racks. Really good bit of kit. If you're finding yourself wanting to do anything from laterals to pull downs to seated rows, but the other equipment is busy, we actually have the modifications to be attached to these to allow you to do that. Dips, everything. So basically, you can do anything on this. We have two versions of this that are pin stacked, and then we have a plate loaded version as well. Obviously, you can see here the dip attachment, so you're literally able to do anything on here, guys. Two of those we have the seated lat pull down attachment. We have a Bulgarian split squat attachment. We have a T-bar row attachment for free weight. Loads of J hooks, loads of safety racks. So if you want to squat and the squat racks are busy, then you can always use these as well. And yeah, it's really good. What else can I say? Two custom deadlift platforms from our good friends at Nytram. So shout out to Tom, shout out to Kuba. These are personalized with the JP and Shed logos on. We have obviously the iconic do not fucking miss on the wall. So when you're in here lifting, basically do not fucking miss. Just listen to the rules. That's one of the rules about the gym. Go all in, go ham. Bumper plates, if anyone needs them. Some people like to practice some of their technique before they start loading the bars, so we have the bumper plates. We've got wedges for doing heel elevated movements, the jack, multiple Texas bars, literally proper Texas power bars, standard Olympic bars, power bars out and about on the gym floor, squat bars as well, hefty duty squat bars. This is the GASP corner, the legacy GASP corner where you squat. We will put a mirror on there eventually, because the only reason there's not one right now, we were going to build into next door through that wall, but that's going to be down here now instead. Glutes and legs, loads of stuff here. Cybex, obviously Smith machines, the best Smith machines available right now, in our opinion. Nice and straight. They don't have the angled path, which just doesn't feel as good. Cybex hack squat, obviously it's one of everyone's favorite. This is the Atlantis multiple function hack. You can change it to a linear. You can also use it as a regular hack, how it is right now. So all that means is that you can simply adjust the profile, not the profile, but the seat. If I can find where the thing is, it's here. You've got to be quite aggressive with this. A lot of people are like, how do you get this up? Basically, you just got to give it a nice whack and then pull. So you see now it's a linear hack. Just depends what you want to use it like. Some people prefer this, some people prefer the other way, some people do both. Obviously, we got all the extensions, all the hamstring curls, glute machines. Don't even need to go into that really. Self-explanatory, come in here, try them out. You know, assisted glute ham raise, really good piece of kit. And then this is where we move on to the kind of push area of the gym. Flat bench with power bar, incline bench with power bar, another flat bench and another incline. And then obviously loads of free movable benches for you to do all your movements that you like. We've got the big fella wearing some nice GASP attire here. He looks good. That's one of my favorite vests. Cheeky, we'll catch that. Just because he looks great, he's got a good beard. Obviously loads of dumbbells, Prime incline press. We have our granite incline press. And then obviously all these presses here available to you as well. Obviously the boys are using one of my favorite pieces of kit there. That is the OG flat hammer press, which isn't very common. There's a lot of hammer presses around, but not often you'll see that flat of that particular model. I was very fortunate to get that actually. So shout out to Rise and Fitness, I believe I got that off. And then we have the Cybex press there as well. Atlantis press over the end. God, yeah, it's like I say, it's everything you need. So, I'm out of breath now. and I need a wee, so we're going to have a little pause. I'm going to finish this coffee, go and use the office, and then we're going to go and show you a little bit of what's going on next door. Sounds good? Like the sound of that, Liam? Okay, so that's the gym. That is pretty much the gym. The Luke Sando mural overlooking everybody. The big quote from Charles, I don't know how to pronounce his surname, Borski? This is Jordan's, like one of his favorite quotes. So this gym is very much a synergy of me and Jordan. The quote is a Jordan thing, you know, the Luke mural's a James thing. It's kind of like we both have literally invested 50-50 energy into this place, and hopefully it shows. Right, let's move on. All right, let me just go for a piss quick, and then we'll go and look at next door quick. Oh, I'm buzzing, bruv.
A few inches later.
We're going to the next unit. Obviously, we don't have access via the gym yet, but we will have soon, because this is a work in progress. Obviously, this is the actual changing rooms right now. And then here's unit 2 and 1. So we're going to enter through unit 2. Right. Come in. So this is really easy to picture because it's the same as next door. It looks like reception, yeah? Basically, you come in. So we're going to put wall here, wall there, on the other side. And the room you're in right now will be the posing room. So it'll be a nice large posing room. We'll black out that window. We'll put some good funky lights in. Obviously, the electric's already there. And that'll be the size of the posing room. So it's literally, it's pretty big. Like how far I'm away from you. And in that corner there, blah, 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 blah. So you could probably fit like multiple bodies in here. This posing room will be like the one at the Dragon's Lair. So basically you'll just have to come to reception. There'll be a key. So it doesn't get overrun. So it'll be like appointment almost. So if someone's in there, it just means you go to front desk and ask front desk like who's in there, how long are they in there for, and they'll be booked in for a certain time. So it just keeps it nice and orderly, and it means it won't be chaotic. And then this side, we'll have 2 doors, and it means they'll be split into 2 treatment rooms. We're going to have a friend of mine, Teresa, who's one of my staff at the minute, actually here with the Newbie Fit. She'll be doing very helpful work with that because she's a qualified practitioner on the Newbie Fit. So she'll be able to do some real cool services that are a little bit more like elite than just regular physiotherapy, alongside regular physiotherapy. So that's going to be cool because I'm looking forward to that. She's quality, she's a great person, she's great at physio, and she's actually really knowledgeable. And that'll be a service that she provides here. So in here, obviously it's a warehouse at the minute, but you can see that the matting is down just so you know what the spaces we're working with actually when it comes to the leg room. So as I was saying to you previously, we're just building like a shell, and it will be this size. So it's good size, it's not too bad. And then we'll access through that wall there. So we'll come through the existing gym into here through this wall. And it just means that to access the treatment rooms, you'll go through this double doors that's behind you that we just came through. And you won't access it off the street unless you're wheelchair bound, perhaps, and you're seeing Teresa for some rehabilitation. Like, she's qualified to, treat people that are like post-stroke victims and stuff like that are trying to re-establish nerve connections and whatnot. So she's very specified and can work with people who are suffering really heavily, actually. So it's going to be really nice to have her on site to be able to do that. So that access will be solely for people that can't access the other way. But typically, regular gym members that want to seek assistance and get some physio will just come through the gym and come in. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, some of the kit that we've got here, this is the Cybex leg press that's hidden under here. I know it just from the foot plate. This is a really cool piece. So this is a shout out to our friends at Nytram, because this is one of the first Nytram leg presses that's been fully done. This almost is a video in itself. Like, if you have a look at this, the color scheme as well, it's the same as my Pepsi Max Cherry. Have a look at this up close and just the quality of the refurb. Well, it's not even a refurb because they do refurbs, but this is their own kit. Like, look at the upholstery. So this is the Nytram Pro Series, and it's the 35-degree leg press. It has the foot plate with the dual positioning. It has the depth adjustments on here. Insertion point here for the shoulder pad, which actually can be stored if you don't wish to have it on underneath the equipment. So it allows you to be braced in. It has 4 loading pegs and it has storage pegs as well on the back. The quality even of the metalwork, where it says Nytram on the side. 2 handle, actually it's 3 positionings where you can actually hold handles. So this is a piece I'm really looking forward to using, and they've done a fantastic job. Oh, and you can even adjust this angle. So here you have an adjustment for the top angle as well. So it's a very, very versatile piece of kit. It's going to be one that your gym's going to really, really want. So I'll, again, Nytram I'll put under the video so you can get a direct link to them and check them guys out. Here we have the Arsenal pendulum. Great piece of kit. Heavy, heavy duty. We have the Pit Shark that I was on about, the belt squat here. Pit Shark are like one of the most quality assured like belt squat makers because they've been in the game a long time. They're like the official guys. Arsenal leg press, which is there, which is just gets unfolded. It's a great leg press. It's a very similar. So Nebula and Arsenal, basically Arsenal have the Nebula blueprint. So anyone that likes the Nebula leg press, you'll be a fan of Arsenal. Again, look at the quality. It's almost like, you know, like the Nytram quality, just the bulk of the machine, the quality, the depth, just how firm it is and how sturdy it is something that's really important to us at the gym because obviously we've got a lot of strong people, heavy lifters. Nytram's going to do some refurbs for us. So again, shout out to Nytram. This is the Cybex Eagle pin stack row. Really, really good, popular piece of kit. We'll have this sent off, recolored and basically re-upholstered. We also have the Cybex Eagle dual bicep curl, which is, I think it's called like the bicepilator or some crazy name. That's a great piece. We'll be having that again, just upholstered and basically ready for going into the gym. Because obviously I'm going to be bringing in a load of the leg equipment to make up this space. And then what it does is it actually frees a lot of area in the other gym, in the actual main gym, for more upper body kit. So it means that I'm going to have a fun project on my hands of sorting out what's going to go where in the existing gym space. Rogers hip press, lovely machine, really, really good. I've had a lot of experience with this. I used the original OG single leg variation in Redcon gym when I was with Redcon. A lot of the equipment actually I've managed to use in the gyms over the years, so I have previous experience with them, so I can make calls on what machines I think are good based on experience rather than just guessing. Same with Jordan. Jordan's managed to use a lot of this equipment too. Arsenal hack squat. This was Luke Sando's favourite hack squat. We use this a lot of Muscleworks Orpington, partially just because he's so huge that big people need a big hack squat, and this is one of the hack squats that had a lot of room and allowed for him to get in there. Also has an adjustable foot plate, so you can change your angle in depending on foot mobility. So it's a great piece. One of the pieces I'm really looking forward to using, we have the Pendulum Rogers Bi-Row, which is a single arm row, which has different handle positions. I was looking for a low row for a while. I wanted to get something that's similar to the original hammer strength row, and this is actually such a good shout because it has the rotational handles that have got knurling on them, but you can also hold underhand, overhand on these positions as well. Arsenal incline pec fly. This is something that's been in demand at the gym. A lot of people wanted to have a lying pec fly variation that's similar to dumbbells, so we have this. Obviously there's some Rogers machines here. We're debating whether we're going to use them or not. We'll see. We may not. Obviously this is the Arsenal Preacher and Spider bench like we got next door. This we're definitely having and using. It's the tricep dip. I really like this actually. It's Flex Lewis uses this one a lot. He's obviously a part of Arsenal Strength, and it's great as a dip, but it's also really good as an extension. If you use it in extension format, it works really, really well. And obviously you can adjust, again on here, you can actually adjust the angle of which you're sitting in it to create more tension on the stretch position or not. So this is just some of the kit that we got. We have got more stuff coming for upper body. I've got the Body Masters hack squat purchased, and it's just a case of getting it sent over. And what else have we got? We've got stuff from Kojo still to come actually. So we have the single leg Atlantis press coming over. We've got the leverage press from Atlantis coming over, and we have the Rogers style super squat, which is the upright squat machine, which you would have seen has the foot plate at the bottom and you just stand upright and squat. And we have the Nautilus glute bridge coming to replace our current glute bridge. It's a better version. So yeah, we got just constant things going on. So just wanted to give you an insight of what's happening. Predicted date for this to be finished, I don't know yet. I'm speaking to my guy, and it's not a project to be rushed because we want it to be really good. We're going to do some cool lighting in here and make this part of the gym like a little bit more hardcore. But it's going to be a fun spot. Like I say, it's a good amount of size. I don't know the square footage, but from that corner to that corner over there, it's almost another quarter of the gym again. So it's a good size. That plus this additional front space, it's really going to add to the gym. We've got a lot of plans, but the shed is growing. We're working hard, and we hope you enjoy. And yeah, we'll head back there and we'll wrap up this because that's pretty much today's video. Like I said, not going to train on video today because I thought we'd give you something a little bit different. So hopefully you like what you see. I like what I see. I like the upholstery because it's all brand new. So yeah, we'll head back and then we'll wrap this up and see what you want to see on the next video, guys and girls. The nice, calm, mellow video showing you the plans for the gym. Maybe eventually I'll even start a channel for the gym itself if Liam's up for that. Have like a Trained by JP HOLLINGSHEAD channel where we put content on there. Obviously for now you can check out my YouTube. I just want to express my thanks to obviously my business partner Jordan. He's an absolute legend, and I'm really excited about the future and what we've got going on here. I take all the positive comments and I move forward. The negative ones, if they're valid, I take them. If they're not, because I know what's valid and what's not, I don't take them and I just go, I think we know what we're doing. So yeah, Jordan's about to do a big set. When you hear him do the whoa, it's about to go down. So on that note, let's wrap up the video. Comment below, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again, guys. Peace and love. See you next time.